If you're a dog owner in Salina, Kansas, you already know that having a great dog makes everything better. So today, we're going to walk through exactly how to find the right trainer to help you and your pup really succeed together. I mean, it's really all about those everyday moments, isn't it? Just imagine taking a peaceful walk through Oakdale Park or having your dog greet people politely on the trail instead of, jumping all over them. Good training is what turns that vision into your reality. A trainer who understands Salina knows the specific situations you're actually going to face. They can get your dog ready for the unique sights and sounds of our town, whether that's the foot traffic on Santa Fe Avenue or all the squirrels and bikes along the Smoky Hill River Trail. That local knowledge is a huge plus. Okay, so where do you begin? Well, the first step is to really get a feel for a trainer's approach, their philosophy, and then, of course, check their professional qualifications. This is how you make sure you're picking someone who's not only effective, but also humane. The method that pretty much all modern trainers recommend is positive reinforcement. And it's way more than just handing out treats. It's a science-based approach that actually teaches your dog to want to make good choices. This builds trust and makes that relationship with your dog even stronger, which is really the whole foundation of good training. So when you see these acronyms, just think of them as a quick quality check. Seeing something like CPDTK or KPA-CTP tells you that a trainer has put in the work, they've invested in their education, and they're committed to modern, effective methods. And if you're dealing with more serious issues like anxiety, a certification like IABC-CBDC is a really good sign. So the bottom line is this: training that really lasts should never, ever involve fear or pain. Using aversive tools or methods can actually create a whole new set of problems, like anxiety or even aggression. What you want is a happy, confident dog, and that all starts with a humane approach to training. All right, let's get practical and talk about what this all looks like. What are the different types of training programs, and what should you be budgeting for? For the most part, you've got two main options. Group classes are awesome for puppies or any dog that needs to work on basic manners and learn how to focus with other dogs around. Private lessons, on the other hand, are totally tailored to you. So if you're tackling a specific problem at home, like constant barking at the door, that one-on-one attention can make a huge difference. Okay, let's break down some of the typical costs you can expect to see around Salina. A 6-week group quest is often going to be your most budget-friendly choice. In-home packages usually offer pretty good value for that focused attention. And then you have more intensive programs like a board and train, which is a much bigger investment for more comprehensive needs. And just to give you a clear baseline, a single 1-hour private lesson here in Salina is probably going to cost you somewhere between $70 and $110. That's a good number to keep in mind when you start calling around and looking at your options. Now, to help you feel really confident in your choice, you've got to interview potential trainers. I mean, think about it. You're hiring a professional for a pretty important job, right? This checklist right here is your best friend. Definitely ask about their philosophy. You're listening for that positive reinforcement approach we talked about. Ask about their credentials. A good trainer will be happy to tell you. You also really want to know what kind of support they offer after your sessions are done. And of course, always get the total costs and cancellation policy right up front. So once you get started with training, it's time to take those new skills out into the real world. And that means you need to know our local rules and the best spots to practice. First up, Salina's leash law is super straightforward. Unless you're in a marked off-leash park, your dog has to be on a leash that's 10 feet long or shorter, and they have to be under your control. It's just a basic rule of safety and courtesy for everybody. Okay, this is a question that trips up a lot of new dog owners. Do you have to go down to the city and get some kind of special license for your dog? And the answer is refreshingly simple. Nope. Salina doesn't have a citywide licensing program. The only thing the law requires is that your dog has the current rabies vaccination and that they're wearing that tag from the vet on their collar. That's it. Now for the fun part, where to go practice. The fenced-in dog parks at North Oakdale and Thomas Park are perfect, safe places to work on off-leash skills like recall. When you're ready to practice polite leash walking with distractions like joggers and cyclists, the Smoky Hill River Trail is fantastic. And for a quieter, more focused walk, Lakewood Park is a great choice. At the end of the day, investing in training is about so much more than just fixing a few problem behaviors. It's really about making your bond stronger and opening up a much richer life with your dog right here in Salina. We wish you the very best on your training journey so you can enjoy everything from quiet nights at home to fun adventures all over town.